Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Welcome to our nightly Al-Jannat reminder. We have been discussing the blessed ayahs of Surah Al-Baqarah. We had initially started with the categorization of human beings, and then there was the zikr of Hazrat Adam alayhi salam. The discussion between Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the angels, Hazrat Adam alayhi salam. And then the verses transited to the story of Hazrat Musa alayhi salam and Bani Israel. And this is where we had got to. And we had mentioned that in each of the verses there are signs for us to reflect on. There are qualities and attributes or errors that were made in ummahs before for us to reflect on and to make sure that we do not make those errors. In today's ayah, and mashallah, through our nightly discussions, we are now at ayah 61 in Surah Al-Baqarah Sharif. In this ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about the discussion between Bani Israel and Hazrat Musa alayhi salam. Bani Israel complained to Hazrat Musa alayhi salam and said that, yes, we've seen all these miracles, we've seen you battle with Fir'aun, we've seen you save us from those calamities, we've seen you split the water, we've been traveling with you, and yes, we have been eating the food that Allah gave us. But they complain and say, وَإِذْ قُلْتُمْ يَا مُوسَى لَن نَصْبِرَ عَلَىٰ طَعَامٍ وَاحِدٍ. That how can we just keep on eating this one thing all the time? Now the quality that's being focused on is the quality of being ungrateful. This is one of the key messages in this ayah. And this is a trap that human beings consistently fall into. This is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes a big point about this. And then Allah expounds on the conversation. They said, فَادْعُوا لَنَا رَبَّكَ يُخْرِجْ لَنَا مِمَّا تُنْبِتُ الْأَرْضُ. That why don't you ask your Lord to give us other things that come from this earth? So at the moment they were being given heavenly food, but what did they ask for? They asked for things from the earth. They asked for مِن بَقْلِهَا وَقِثَّائِهَا وَفُومِهَا وَعَدَسِهَا وَبَصَلِهَا. They asked for things like herbs, garlic, onions, lentils. This is the translation of this ayah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was giving them heavenly food, but they were asking for these basic things, saying we want a change in our taste. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is illustrating how the forms of ingratitude take place. That when Allah gives you one thing and you have it and it's good for you, you start asking for other things without reflecting on what a good source that is. Where did that come from? Hazrat Musa alayhi salam says to them, قَالَ أَتَسْتَبْدِلُونَ الَّذِي هُوَ أَدْنَى بِالَّذِي هُوَ خَيْرٌ. Adna means little, khayr means big. He says to them, how come you're asking for small things when Allah had given you such a big thing? اهْبِطُوا مِصْرًا فَإِنَّ لَكُمْ مَا سَأَلْتُمْ وَضُرِبَتْ عَلَيْهِمُ الذِّلَّةُ. They became ashamed of what they were asking for when the truth was put to them. So my respected brothers, Hufaz-e-Kiram, Qurra Nizam, our beloved viewers at home, reflect on the blessings Allah has given us and how we exchange them. We're all guilty of these things. Simple things. Natural things like water, we will exchange it for fizzy drinks and carbonated drinks. Healthy food, we will exchange for unhealthy food. Yes, alhamdulillah, we aim for halal, but the Quran advises halal and tayyib, halal and good. So these are things that we should start thinking about in our own lives. If Allah has given us health, He's given us good joints, we should not exchange that for laziness and damage our joints. If Allah has given us good vision, we should not be watching things that pollute our vision. If Allah has given us good hearing, we should not use our ears for that thing that will damage and corrupt our ears. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us and guide us. وَمَا عَلَيْنَا إِلَّا الْبَلَاغُ.